Hello, hello. Welcome back. This is the Star and Kev show. This is our second episode.
I'm Star.
I'm Kev.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So this is we're going to talk about movies, which Kev here doesn't watch much movies.
I don't watch many movies.
I don't know why. I keep making references to different movies, and then I'll look at him, and he's like, he has no idea what I'm talking about.
The last popular movie I saw was probably like Endgame.
Endgame? What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Avengers?
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, see, I'm not a huge Marvel fan. I will say that. I've seen the last Marvel movie that I saw was Guardians of the Galaxy, and that made me cry.
I
made me bawl.
saw one in theaters with my friends in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really remember it. I wasn't paying any attention to the movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy or a Marvel movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yo, the last one, it was just like, it was about what's his name, Rocket's life, and it made me cry. It made me cry because it had to do with animals. Anything to do with animals makes me cry.
Did it make you scared?
No, it didn't make me scared. It made me sad. But yeah, so okay. Well, you never saw Buddy, which I feel like most people don't, so I can't even judge you for that. Have you seen SpongeBob? That's a TV show. I guess it's
Which
not
one?
a movie. SpongeBob, just in general. I guess like
there
early...
are movies.
Okay, well, have you seen the movie then?
Yeah. SpongeBob movie. That's a classic.
Okay. Well, that's good. I feel like I keep making references with people and they just don't understand.
That's
what
because
I'm saying.
you be watching the 1990 movies and expecting us to understand your 1990s
No.
references.
The movies that I be like making Mean Girl references. I be making like whatchamacallit?
Imagine Mean Girls came out in the 90s.
In the 90s?
That would be great. If Mean Girls came out in the 90s, just to.
Well, I bet it would have still been popular. What are you doing up? What are you typing up?
I'm seeing if Mean Girls came out in the 90s.
I don't think so. I think it came out in the 2000s.
2024. You're right.
No, that's stop. That's the new one. The new one is trash.
You've seen it?
I've started watching it. I had to turn it off because, Mean Girls, they turned it into a musical, and then they tried to make it like the movie musical, and I don't know. It was really, really strange. They added too many current references and stuff. Like they were doing TikTok and referencing that and stuff in it. And I was just I don't know. It was too.
You need your old movie references, so that no one can understand. See,
yes,
this is why no one understands your movies because it's 2000 references.
No, you just don't be watching movies. Well, I spent all my time growing up watching movies, so that's another.
Yeah, it's not. We had
people were
lives,
out.
Star.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, people were out partying, and I was at home watching movies with my mom and my dad.
I wasn't partying either. I just wasn't watching movies.
What were you doing with your time then?
During what years?
I guess middle school, high school.
Middle school, high school. I was playing sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, athlete.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I'm being shamed for not watching movies because I was playing sports instead.
Okay, what sports did you play?
I played football and basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, good for you.
What sports did you play?
I tried out for the volleyball team, didn't get on.
That's so sad.
It is sad. And then I was in cheer for a year. And then after that, I was in swim. I forgot. I was in swim first, and then I joined cheer. So I dropped out of swim because I got into cheer. And then after that, I was also in dance for a second. And then I was in theater my last year of high school.
Theater?
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I only got the background characters. I was just the ensemble. I never got the main role, but I was still glad to be there.
And then you renamed yourself Star so that
so no matter what,
overcompensating.
No matter what, I'm the star.
I know that's not how that works.
Yes,
no.
It is. Okay, I might not be the star of your show, but I'm the star no matter what.
No. There's other people named Star, so you're not the star. You're just
okay. There can be more than one star. But I'm the star.
No, you're a star. There's.
I'm one of many.
Right. How common of a name is Star? We can look that up too.
Well, there's stars. There's Star with one R, which is me, and then there's stars with two R's.
How did you even come up with?
Star is my name.
Uh-huh.
Technically, okay, I don't like to expose myself like this, but my middle name is Star.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How common is the name Star? 1 out of 14,000 baby girls
Period.
are named Star.
My first name is so common. So I bet if you look it up, that would be a much more, like, smaller statistic.
What is your first name?
Oh, my gosh. I have to expose this now. It's Sophia.
Oh, it is?
It
Okay.
is Sophia.
Yeah, you had added. Okay. That's you. Okay. I
Are
didn't
you
know.
making sense now?
I didn't know if it was you or not, so I just didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't add that.
Yeah.
How common is Sophia?
Sophia's so common. There was like 6 in my one class. There's too many. And so I always had to go by like my last name. And I was like, I'd rather just go by my middle name. And so it wasn't until I was 19 that people started calling me Star.
Talk to them about how. What was it that you did?
What?
About how you started telling everyone that you're about your fake uncle.
Oh, yeah. I love telling the story. So when I was little, I liked just being extra and like seeming that I was cooler than what I was. So I started telling people that my uncle was Mike Posner, who isn't even that big of a celebrity. Like, I feel like barely anyone knows like his 2 songs like he has out. He has more. But the main ones that people know are like, if I could write you a song to make you fall in love, na, 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 and then Cooler Than Me by him, and then Baby Please Don't Go, if I wake up tomorrow, will you still be here? So those are 2 songs that people would probably know by him. And if they did, if not, people would be like, oh, that's cool. Or sure, whatever. Or like people be like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. And then people wouldn't ask much questions further than that because he's like, again, not a well-known musician.
I thought I really knew someone who was like,
associated with
someone
someone
famous.
famous.
But I also looked into your followers. I'm like, why? Why are they not
Oh,
following
you
each
actually?
other? Yeah, I'm like, why? What's going on? This doesn't make
That's
any
so
sense.
funny. Oh my gosh.
So Sophia
Yeah, Sophia is my real
has
name.
been in the top 1,000 girls' names
See?
since 1880. You are so old.
That's not what that means.
You are so old.
That name has been around since 1880, I guess. Or
How
it's been
common is
in
my name?
common since then.
How common is my name?
Let's see, Kevin. Kevin's a pretty common name. I had a manager named Kevin. Did not like him.
Yeah, but mine is only 1921. So like it's
Okay, but again, another Sophia is just very common. That's why I started going by Star.
yeah, your name is like 8 generations old. Like it's
Yeah, I needed an update, so I started going by Star. And then I almost thought about taking because like if I had a stage name, I almost thought about taking my mom's last name because her last name was White Cloud. So I was like, maybe I'll go by like Star White Cloud.
that's a pretty good name.
Yeah, because my she's Native American, and so her last name is White Cloud. And then I thought about going by Sophia White Cloud, and then I thought about going by Star White Cloud. But then I felt like if I went by Star White Cloud, that would just be like, I don't know, too much for people.
Star White Cloud.
Star White Cloud.
At that point, you don't even know who you are.
No, people would for sure think that's like a fake name. They'd be like, well, what? But I mean, I guess if it's a stage name that I went by, I guess it wouldn't matter.
You could have been a celebrity. Like you can't be a celebrity with your real name.
Star Posner. I feel like Star Posner has a ring to it. Also, it was available on Instagram. No one had it.
Wow.
Sophia Posner was
congratulations.
taken.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah, by someone that was born in 80.
yeah, but
in
also, have you heard of
1800s.
anyone's last name being Posner?
Mike?
Well, okay. You didn't even know about him until I mentioned it.
No.
Yeah, you didn't know who he was until I mentioned. I was like, oh, Mike Posner. You're like, what's his songs? And you didn't even know his songs.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm the one who mentioned him.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
I
You were
don't
like,
remember.
actually, that's my uncle.
Oh.
So you just randomly bring it up?
Yeah, I've been
That's-
randomly bringing it up to people.
That's disgusting.
That's
That you would do that. That's so nasty.
that's disgusting.
That's so nasty.
I just want to be cool, okay? I just want to be with the cool people.
So be cool. Make funny jokes. Be funnier.
I do. I'm hella funny.
Sure.
So funny. See, I just made you laugh right there.
I don't know if I was laughing with you.
Okay, going back to movies. Okay, that's what we were going. I feel like what was the last thing that I referenced, and you're just like
Mean Girls.
No. It was a Disney movie. I was Nemo. You never saw Finding Nemo.
No.
I was making reference to it.
I've seen some of it, but I've never.
I never knew my fault.
You didn't know where the reference was from, though.
I didn't, but it took me a second. But eventually, I got it. I was like, "Oh, that's from Finding Nemo."
If I saw it,
There
I would have
has
been
to be
like,
another way. He's just a boy.
I would have been like 4 if I saw it.
Or
though.
like, Fishy, why are you sleeping?
When did it come out?
Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Yo, the way I rewatched that movie so many times.
2003.
2003. Yeah.
This came out before I was born.
Ew.
Yeah.
You're
See,
too
like
young.
that's.
I was 2. I was 2, so I was still a baby, but still. Still, I didn't watch it until I was like in middle school and like was aware of what was happening.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or you watched it.
No. I watched it in elementary school for sure.
See,
Yeah.
I watched some of it in elementary school.
Okay, well, let's go into Disney. What Disney movies have you seen?
Cars.
Okay, Cars is good. I like that.
Incredibles. But like,
oh my gosh,
I haven't seen these movies in forever though.
What? I rewatch those on a daily basis. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Disney. I love nostalgia.
That's so sad for you and Buddy.
Why?
Like, that you guys aren't even watching adult films. Like you guys are watching little kid movies.
Yeah. Well, one of my biggest dreams in life is to be a voice of a cartoon. I want to be a voice actor because I love cartoons so much.
You know, you might be able to like talk to one of the animators. They might be making like an animation. I don't know. And then you can be the voice actor.
I didn't even know there was animators here.
Yeah, this is a university. Of course we have animators.
Okay.
Are
Period.
there animators?
Y'all, the way I would cry if I just saw my voice on any sort of animation.
That's modeling and animation.
Oh wow. I'm gonna look into that.
Totally.
Yo, maybe my dream is gonna come true this year to be a voice actor. Yeah, biggest dream in life.
All cause
We talked about Disney and how I can't stop watching cartoons because I'm stuck in a childlike mindset. Thank you. Thank you for that.
It's funny that you mentioned this because we were watching Despicable Me and we didn't watch any of the movie. Like that's how all of my watching movies go.
That's why I don't like watching new movies because I'm just like I don't be paying attention. That's why I like watching movies I've already seen because then they just play in the background. I know what's happening.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. My family is big on movie quotes. I don't know about your family. We quote movies like all the time.
We quote shows that we're currently watching all the time.
Currently watching?
Yeah.
No. The way my mom would make me rewatch movies like 50 times until she got tired, and then we'd find another movie that we would rewatch 50 times.
I had a bunch of SpongeBob VCRs. The tapes.
Oh,
Yeah.
SpongeBob VCR tapes?
Yeah.
Okay,
tapes.
period.
I had a bunch of them. I think I might have had the movie. Maybe. I don't know where they went, though.
The SpongeBob movie's iconic.
SpongeBob movie is good. It's a good
I'm a
movie.
goofy
But there's more now.
goober. We're all goofy goobers. Goofy goober.
There's more now, though. So it's not like that's not the only
the
one.
new SpongeBob movies don't compare. No.
This new SpongeBob doesn't compete in general. Who is this guy?
No, I tried watching them. I don't even know what they're trying to do with this whole CGI animation stuff.
Ew.
I really don't like it.
Who is this?
Yeah, it's really awful. I don't know. I don't know what Nickelodeon's thinking with this new CGI animation with SpongeBob, but it's not it.
You know, I think SpongeBob's voice actor might have died recently also.
That's a lie. Tom Kenny?
Oh, maybe he's still alive.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, if I would have heard about that the way I would be devastated and be crying right now. Because he does more than just SpongeBob. Also, he does a lot of voices on SpongeBob.
No, the creator of SpongeBob died.
Oh, the creator? That's still sad, but I think I'd be crying if it was the guy that did the SpongeBob voice.
Yeah, he died in 2018, actually.
But R.I.P. So, in 2018?
Yeah. The person who created Dragon Ball also died.
That's sad.
This year though, or last year.
Life, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. Blood clot in his brain.
Oof.
Ouch. That's rough.
That is rough.
What's like your go-to movie?
My go-to movie, I have a few. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite animations is the Goofy movie.
The Goofy movie?
Yeah, have you ever seen that one?
No.
I don't know why. I think it's because it's about like a dad relationship, and I've always been close with my dad, and so like I don't know. It's like a really cute movie.
Of course, it came out in '95. That's just.
I know, and it's
just,
one of my favorite movies. Animation wise, yeah, the Goofy movie, I rewatch that one on a daily basis. Other ones like Legally Blonde. When I feel like I need some motivation, I watch Legally Blonde.
Do you have Disney Plus?
I don't anymore, no.
What happened?
I didn't feel like paying for it anymore. My dad had it too, and then I think he didn't feel like paying for it anymore either because there wasn't anything that he knew that he wanted to watch. So I don't have Disney Plus anymore in my life. But Legally Blonde is a good one. Also, that one I've been rewatching a lot too because I'm debating going into law school, and I'm like, if I go to law school, I want it to be a Legally Blonde experience. So yeah, that's another reason why I like that one.
I've never seen it, but she does
it's
not.
very girly, empowering movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She was in Tinkerbell. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Tinkerbell's a good one. I doubt you watched that one.
No.
But Tinkerbell was a good movie series too. I watched all of them.
Of course you did.
Okay, what's one of your go-to movies?
I don't have a go-to movies.
You don't rewatch ones? You don't have like one that like you rewatch for just like nostalgia purposes?
No.
Wow.
No. No.
Okay. I have a healthy mindset. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you trying to convince me? Are you trying to convince yourself?
No, I'm saying. Sure. You think you're so cool.
No, I don't. I never said I was cool. I watch new anime.
If you had to rewatch a movie, what movie would you rewatch?
So I originally watched Your Lie in April as the TV show, but I would watch that as a movie. Is that what it's called? Your Lie in April?
So is it a movie and a show?
So it was a manga series originally. And
okay.
then it became a movie, or I think it became a show, and then it became a movie. I'm not sure what order. Yo, who are these? No.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen like I've never watched it. But yeah. I've seen the cover for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's an animated movie.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. Where's my backpack?
It's right underneath the desk. So what else is there?
Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh, when it comes to TV shows, okay, that also I love watching animations like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Rewatched that one a million times.
You keep talking about Avatar.
Yes.
Do you know any other animations?
Yeah, Steven Universe. I love Steven Universe. I love like Adventure Time.
I never got into Steven Universe or Adventure Time.
Love those shows.
I didn't like the animation style on them.
Really?
No,
Adventure Time took me some time. I remember when it first came out, I didn't like it. Steven Universe, that also I didn't watch until the pandemic, and then me and my brother just binge watched the whole thing, and it's one of my.
This is
shows.
the good stuff, right
Johnny
here.
Test. Okay,
Johnny
that
Test,
was another one of me and my brother's
right
shows. Johnny Test.
Johnny Test, the good stuff, and Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Jimmy Neutron.
Mm-hmm.
They said that Jimmy Neutron took so long to animate.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's almost like a claymation style, no?
Jimmy Neutron.
I love Jimmy Neutron though. Oh my gosh, when Fairly Odd Parents and the Jimmy Neutron had a crossover.
They did it twice, didn't they?
Yeah, that was iconic.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Power Hour. Look at them.
I loved that.
Yeah. I wish they did more.
Yeah, that was really good. Did you watch Fairly Odd Parents up to when they got like their baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it past that a little bit.
Me too.
Yeah, and then
Poof. Poof, poof.
And then I grew up, and then I poofed. But then you keep going back.
No, I keep watching it. I love cartoons. I don't know. It just like takes me back to good old childhood times.
You better find some illegal streaming sites.
Huh?
You better find some illegal streaming sites.
And to watch these shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I don't know. Sometimes I'll watch clips on YouTube. Oh my gosh, you probably wouldn't have watched this at all, but the Barbie movies, that was another part of my childhood.
The Barbie movie.
The Barbie movies.
Oh, movies.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about
no, like the Barbie. There was like one of my favorite ones was Barbie Fairytopia. I loved Bibble. There's like this little he's like this little blue fluff ball that can fly around, and he's so cute. But yeah, the Barbie and the Nutcracker. We watched that one a million times.
Fairytopia.
Yeah, that's the one. See, look at little Bibble right there, the little blue.
Ew.
What? This was my childhood. I grew up on this. I actually rewatched this the other day because it was on YouTube. They had it free on YouTube for a second, and then someone had to like whatchamacallit.
It got copyrighted?
Yeah, someone like flagged it and took it down, but I was able to watch it for a day or watch a couple of different Barbie movies. Oh my gosh, Princess and the Pauper, Barbie Princess and the Pauper. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
Look at this fake Fairly Odd Parent right here.
Okay, well, that's not what it looks like, the actual movies. I don't know why it looks like that. But the actual movie looks completely different.
He's cross-eyed.
Okay, and what's wrong with that?
Everything.
There's nothing wrong with that. You're judging the way he looks.
Of course I am. We all judge. You said that yourself.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's not going for it.
I had to bring Bud today to the studio because he was gonna get he was gonna go crazy if I left. With him and my roommate's dog on top of it, it would have been crazy. So I was like, okay, I'll just bring him in. He's been chill so far. We were at an interview before this on the school's radio show talking about RevFest. And he was chill. He's just vibing. He just likes to be part of the mix.
What was going on? What made you say, okay, Bud, you're coming today?
Well, I was gonna ask my roommate. Well, I was gonna leave him, and then I was talking to my roommate before I left, and she's like, "Oh, I'm planning to leave too." And then I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, then that means both the dogs are gonna be alone, and they're just gonna be barking." And so I was just like, "Okay, well then." I was like, I'll just try bringing him today and see what happens, because I was like, I don't know what else to do, and so I was like, "Okay, let's go, Bud." And yeah.
But you guys have rooms.
We have rooms, yeah. They'll be separated, but I just I'm not supposed to have them, and so if two of them are barking, two dogs are barking in our apartment, that's gonna be a little sus. It would be one thing if one dog was barking. They already know we have one dog in our apartment.
It's just the TV. It's fine.
I don't have TV.
You do have a TV.
No, I don't.
In the living area, you have a TV. It's just the TV. I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
but I just brought him anyways. Look, he's chilling.
He is chilling.
Him
and that blunt.
Okay, I have these treats that kind of look like they look like something else. They look like something else. But it's just a treat. I got them from Target.
She came in here, said, "Bud, I have treats for you to keep you busy." And she pulled out a blunt. I kid you not. That's crazy.
He's vibing with it though. He's chilling. Maybe that's why he's so chill.
He is. Yeah. That tobacco gets you every time.
But yeah, I had to bring him with. But he's doing good. He's doing good. Thinking about trying to bring him to class with me one time, and it's so funny. No one said anything either when I brought him in here.
It is interesting. Mm-hmm. I did used to watch this Super Dog. Yeah, he's like Superman, but dog version.
I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, because
did you ever watch what was it? Underdog or something? It was like a show on or movie on Disney, but like it was like a Disney decom. Yeah. I think
I saw this too. Yeah.
You just made me think of that. I thought it just unlocked a memory I forgot I had.
There was another dog movie.
Have you ever watched Dogs and Cats?
Probably not.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Dogs and Cats.
Or
Cats and Dogs.
Hotel for Dogs. Cats and Dogs. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He looks so angry. Look at his face.
This is such a good movie.
My neighbor had a dog just like this.
Yeah.
Or I think the breed was the same.
I think that's the same breed as the underdog one, no? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. They look similar though.
No. This one has no.
Well,
See, this one has underwear for face. You see that?
Yeah.
But this one doesn't.
Underwear for face.
This one doesn't though. See?
Yeah. Those are both really good movies. But Hotel for Dogs, that's another good dog movie.
Dog movies I grew up with.
Why are you asking Google what you grew up with?
101 Dalmatians.
Okay, that one I've watched.
A Dog's Purpose.
Beethoven. Did you ever watch that one?
Probably not.
Okay. Bolt. That's a good one.
Boat. I did see Boat.
Miley Cyrus does the voice for the girl. Let's see. What other iconic ones are there? Oh, Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
I did see that with
George Lopez. Does he voice it?
Yeah. I think so. I think George Lopez does. Yeah.
Does the voice of the Chihuahua? Yeah. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, Bunny's a Chihuahua.
Sad dog movies.
Oh my gosh, no.
No, because I had seen.
Oh, I think the first ever movie that I cried in was Marley and Me.
Did I see Marley and Me? Let me see. Like, why? We're not trying to see the people. Like, we're not.
Well, yeah. Owen Wilson was in it. Yeah, when he died at the end, that made me cry. That was the first ever movie that I cried in, that I could remember crying in.
You're gonna have to catch me up on movies. I don't know any of these people.
Oh yeah, I'm like saying actors' names and you don't know them.
No, the movies also I don't know a lot of them.
Owen Wilson is in a bunch of movies. He's in a bunch of movies with Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, do you know who Ben Stiller is? I remember my mom and my sister used to say my dad looked exactly like Ben Stiller.
Dog. Have you seen Dog?
It's just called Dog.
D-O-G.
No. Oh. Or have you seen All Dogs Go to Heaven?
I don't think so.
Or The Land Before Time. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering all of these iconic movies.
I think I may have seen The Land Before Time.
I don't remember. I know everyone says it's sad. I don't remember the sad part in it.
Yeah, you were so traumatized that it just...
Yeah, I just remember it was about dinosaurs.
Your brain just blocks it
But yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven. That one's a sad one.
I have not seen this.
But yeah, Land Before Time, the ones about dinosaurs. I think someone also dies in that one. Those are all sad movies.
Dog came out recently, 2022.
Dog. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Oh, is that what's his name? Channing Tatum?
Is this Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. He's the director also.
Wow.
Have you seen Stuntman?
No.
I recently watched that with a friend.
I mean, if we're talking about current movies, the last one that I saw was Mickey 18 or something like that. The one with Robert Pattinson. Again, you probably don't know who Robert Pattinson is.
Have you seen did you see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
No.
Ew.
I'm not into scary movies.
Why not?
Because they scare me.
That's the point.
I get too scared. I have to sleep with the lights on for like 2 days afterwards.
Like, yeah,
that's the point.
That's the point.
But why would I want to do that? I mean, around Halloween time, I'm open to it. Other than that, like, no, I don't want to be scared.
I have not seen.
Okay, if we're talking about scary movies, what scary movies?
I saw Paranormal Activity.
I saw those ones.
Oh, you know what? There was just one on Netflix. A horror movie based off a true story on Netflix.
Aren't a lot of them? Like, isn't like The Conjuring and stuff based on real events and stuff?
It's supposed to be, yeah. Is it The
Do you want to? Oh my gosh! Wait! The Amityville Horror. You want to know a fun fact? You don't want to know a fun fact? My dad's in it.
Your dad's in it?
He's in it for like 2 seconds, but like he's in it.
Stardom runs in the family.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, no, excuse
me.
But
no, my dad has like this one part in the Amityville Horror thing, the one with what's his name? Ryan Reynolds. Okay, there's the Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds, and my dad is in it for like 2 seconds, and he's like this on like the chains, and he's just this is all he does.
Yeah,
That's it. And he's in it for like 2 seconds. I remember I never used to believe it, but my mom and dad used to run like a talent agency, a Native American talent agency, and so they would used to like I don't know, get actors and stuff who are Native American to be on these like random movies and shows and things, but that day that they had planned for that movie, it was supposed to be like a Native person, which my dad isn't, and but they ended up canceling. The actual person was supposed to be there, and then so my dad was there, and they're like, okay, we need somebody. They're like, you have long hair, you kind of look like because because my dad at the time used to grow out his hair, and then he was in it for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Being background characters runs in the family.
Being background characters,
characters run the family. Background characters can make good money.
They can. You can make some money being an extra. Back in LA, that's what I wanted to get into, and I think I did. I was actually on a court show for a second. One of those court shows, you know, when they like bring in like strange cases and stuff, and they have to like determine whether or not like you're guilty, or I don't know. I was on it, but basically all those shows are fake, like Judge Judy and stuff like that, because I was on it.
How dare you destroy my childhood like this?
You're welcome. I'm sorry to destroy it.
Wow.
But I was in one of those shows. It was called something else, but yeah, you could say I was on TV. No big deal.
You were acting too. Wow.
Yeah.
What was your case?
My case was about, it was actually a dog related case. I was supposed to be like this girl suing the breeder that she bought a dog off of, and I don't even know if it's gonna show up, but I was suing him because he was supposed to sell me like this husky, this rare type of husky or something like that, and he didn't give me the right one, and so I brought him to court, and I ended up losing them because I didn't have my facts correct, and it was the right dog.
So you lost.
It was like improv. So they're like, this is it. This is like the scene, and you just have to like come up on the spot with stuff to talk about. And so I was like trying to like be like, yeah, like no, he gave me the wrong information. I was supposed to be like an annoying like valley girl type like person, and I ended up losing.
So your big claim to fame is you
was on a court show for 2 seconds that nobody knows about.
Losing a court show?
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's my claim to fame.
There was this one show I had watched with my family. What was it? 9 Ohio or something like that? It's like, it was on Netflix. It's supposed to be like a scary show, but it's like thriller. Devil in Ohio.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It was a solid show.
A solid show?
It's a solid show.
You would recommend? Would it give me nightmares?
Buddy's here. You won't get nightmares. He'll protect you.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably be freaking out in my sleep, and you'd be like...
You just see him leave the room.
I know. He's like, okay, you do your thing.
No,
She's acting weird.
We're done. He's going to call me.
He's going to call you. Yeah, he actually has your number on speed dial, actually.
That's doing a lot now. That's like way too much commitment. That's where okay, but like we cool, but like that's where I draw a line. I am not your 911.
Dang. Okay, take him off speed dial. Can't trust him.
Only a girl from California would give a dog a phone. A whole phone number.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from LA, man. Dogs are basically our children. I basically birthed him.
Basically. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready-made for you.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, going back to scary movies. I don't know if we're gonna go back to scary movies.
Why you're scared?
Yeah, actually, the last one that I saw in theaters, it was what should we call it? It was basically about like them birthing the Antichrist or something like that. Like, it was 2 different movies. There was one with Sydney Sweeney that was like the same premise. Like they were trying to like get women that were like virgins and make them birth the Antichrist. And then there's like another one that was like the same thing, that was a sequel or a prequel to another movie.
First Amen, Deliver Us?
Yeah, first I saw that one, and then Deliver Us. I saw both of those. They came out at the same time.
Okay.
And they're both basically again.
Were they good?
They were good. I wouldn't say those were more like thriller to me. I wouldn't say they were very scary.
Of course, Rome. Yeah, that is something that would happen in Rome.
Or in Rome, yeah.
The Vatican.
I've been to the Vatican.
What was that like?
It's cool, I guess. I don't know, kind of creepy.
Was it cool or creepy? Because you're scared of
Same.
everything.
Yeah, it was cool and creepy. Definitely felt some energy there.
Of what? What type of energy?
Just like, I don't know. I feel like things happen there. And then, because it's also like there, they keep like the old bodies of like you can literally see like the bones of like the, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
The bones of the what? I don't
Like,
know.
like the, I don't know what you call it, the priest or whatever. Like they had like the remains of this priest in a box that you could just like view. It was
Did
interesting.
you take pictures?
No, I don't think you're allowed to take pictures.
What are they gonna do? Kick you out?
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't, please no.
I don't know. I might have took a video. I don't remember. But also, like, why would I want to hold that in my memory? Like, I don't know. I don't want that in. No, I don't want to look back on that. Yeah, like, look at this old dead body that I saw in the Vatican. Like,
if you're scared, go to church with a weapon.
I don't know. But yeah, a lot of scary movies take place in, like, creepy churches like that. So.
Yeah, and then the like priests and stuff can never do anything. They're just never.
Yeah, I know
they're
they're actually the first ones to go. Actually,
Right.
the first ones to die.
Every time you just see them get bodied, you're like, what, man?
Yeah, you're supposed to save us, and you actually ended up being the first one dead.
I needed you.
Oh my gosh, Insidious. Were you ever into that?
Insidious is kind of like Paranormal Activity to me, which I don't like make a difference in my mind of. They're all the same thing to me.
Insidious, that one gave me nightmares for like weeks because I saw that when I was really little, the first one, and I remember just like I had to sleep with the closet fully closed because like there was a scene where like little boy was like about to go to sleep, and then he saw like this little like, I don't know, like demon crawling out of his closet, and I was like, I could not go to sleep after that.
I used to, like when I was 6, be so scared of going into my garage after watching one of these movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
No, I'm an adult now, and
you're not scared of the garage anymore?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive that I'm not scared of the
okay.
garage.
There's no way to confirm that.
I watch scary movies. What do you mean?
You try to act all tough, but I bet you're still scared to go in the garage after you watch a scary movie.
I'm not even scared of haunted houses.
Really? Oh my god, I love haunted houses. Well, like actual haunted houses or like the ones that they do on Halloween.
The ones that they do.
On Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like you will not catch me going in no abandoned house. Going to a cemetery for fun.
It's
no.
white people stuff.
No.
that's something that you would.
No, I wouldn't.
It's in your blood.
No, it's not. Half of my blood, okay?
Exactly.
I wouldn't mess with any of that. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, half.
Half in my blood.
Yeah, half of your blood and the other half takes shrooms to go see the things. So yes,
what do you
yes,
mean?
you would. Yes, you would.
No. No.
Yes,
No. That's not how that works.
Okay.
No.
I believe you.
But anywho, scary movies. Don't watch those for fun.
You don't watch action movies either.
Some.
What do you
They're
watch?
not my go-to.
What do you watch?
The last action movie that I saw was it was about this female boxer that I forgot what her name is, but she had to go to the Olympics twice because like she wouldn't get sponsorships after her first time in the Olympics. And then I forget what it's called. It's a movie about a female boxer, and she couldn't get sponsorships, so she had to like win it twice to basically show like that female boxing is actually like legit.
Let me see. Movie. The Fire Inside.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Rachel Morrison.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it her?
I don't know. I don't remember her name. I'm not good with names, but that sounds right. The Chronicles of the Journey of Clarissa Shields. Yeah.
I know Clarissa Shields. She's a legend.
Yeah, that's what the movie was about.
Okay.
I didn't know her name, but it was really cool and inspiring. But yeah, that was one of the last movies that I saw. Well, I saw it with my family when I went back and visited.
Oh, she's from Flint?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Flint, Michigan.
My mom's from Michigan.
Mhm.
What side is she from? She's from Grand Rapids or Mesquite. That's close to Grand
I don't know
Rapids.
anything about Michigan, but
I have a neighbor who's also from that area.
actually, I think one of my friends, she's from
You
Michigan.
have friends?
I have friends, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Okay. You think so?
Wow. Okay, Buddy's my friend. Okay, he's here with me right now.
You literally drug him here.
No, I didn't. He was gonna cry if I left him.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be alone. But like,
Oh, okay. So I'm the last resort, is what you're saying.
yes.
Okay, whatever. However you interpret it. Does your cat get excited when you get home?
That's not what cats do.
Exactly.
That's not what cats do.
Exactly.
But anytime I get in bed, he does hit me with the headbutts.
The headbutts.
He does hit me. All the cat owners know. He hits me with the headbutts.
What is the headbutt?
He also lays next to me every night.
Okay.
I have 2 pillows,
Mhm.
and I have to move one of the pillows so that he can lay there.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yo, Bud sleeps with me every night now, and he tries to put his butt near my face. I'm like, bruh, I know you be farting. You need to face the other way.
What's wrong with this?
No, I don't want his fart right near my face.
What's wrong with that?
No, and then
you
I'll turn
not
him
plan to
around, and then,
Do you not plan to shower? Like,
I
it's
plan to
fine.
shower. Why would I want someone farting in my face?
It's fine. Like, it's just.
No,
It's just Bud.
like he's my son, but regardless, I don't want him farting in my face.
He's only 7.
He's only 7, yeah, in human years. Only 1 in dog years.
Yeah, so it's fine.
What are you trying to say? His farts are pure.
Yes.
His farts are pure.
Are you saying that you be feeding him nonsense?
Honestly, yeah.
That's funny.
Last night, oh my gosh, because he freaks out when we're in the elevator, and I took him to go get some fast food with me because he was gonna cry if I left him alone. And then so I was like, okay, come with me to get. I went to get Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is one of my. You don't like Chick-fil-A?
That's not. If I went to go get a chicken sandwich, it would not be Chick-fil-A.
Where would you get a chicken sandwich from?
Probably like Dave's. No, I'll go to Popeyes. I haven't been to Popeyes in a minute.
I haven't been to Popeyes in a minute either.
The chicken sandwiches though are great.
Okay, that's fair. But I went to go get Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is pretty close to where I live. And then so I took him back. I grabbed my drink because I got an Arnold Palmer, and then I had my bag of food. I love Arnold Palmers. And I had my bag, and then I had him in the other hand. And I had my treats in my pocket, and then I was freaking out because I knew he was going to start barking. So last resort was I gave him my fries. I gave him my fries as treats to calm down, and he calmed down. But I had to give him some fries, and I think he had a little bit of a tummy ache this morning, but...
Maybe I should go crazy also, and then like you'll give me things.
What do you mean?
Like I want
Hey,
fries.
I'm trying to train him. He's doing a good job. But just the elevator situation. I try to take the stairs, but a lot of the times, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard right now to navigate that situation.
Popeyes is also down the street
Popeyes?
from.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. There's a Popeyes right across the street from here.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. It's like connected to a gas station.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't know. My go-to is Chick-fil-A. I think because I
much-
have the app.
How much is the chicken sandwich there?
Well, I get the meal, and the meal's like $10, $11.
Ew.
What do you mean? How
That's
much is?
so much money.
Okay, how much is it at Popeyes to get a meal?
I don't know. I only get a chicken sandwich because I would. Ew. Why are you? No.
What do you mean?
No. If you're
Why
gonna.
are you saying
no.
ew?
If you're gonna do that.
Do what?
If you're gonna. No.
What?
Just.
You're confusing me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just go get a chicken sandwich
From?
anywhere and don't get a meal,
Why?
and then go get
I
a
like
2
what
liter
I-
somewhere.
Get a smoothie?
A 2 liter somewhere.
A 2 liter?
Yeah.
But then that involves different stops. It involves different stops, and you're wasting gas money trying to go to different places.
You're wasting real. You would still
I
have
know.
the soda. You would still have the drink.
I guess so. But I like Arnold Palmer's.
Who is this? Hey Arnold.
You don't know what an Arnold Palmer is? It's iced tea and lemonade. It's just called that. It's based on a golfer.
Look at his
They call it
face.
after a golfer.
This dude look like a fish.
But yeah, that's what you call it. But like, people just know what you're talking about when you say Arnold Palmer. It's I don't even think you're allowed to actually call it that though. But people know what you're talking about when you say Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, I'm not from LA. That's not. We call TT here.
Tea, but it's iced tea plus lemonade.
We call it iced tea with lemonade. That's not.
My goodness.
That's not how we get down.
Okay.
Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Follow me on Instagram and YouTube.
Absolutely not.
Follow me on
Absolutely
Instagram,
not.
TikTok.
No, get her out
Star
of here.
Poster, STARPOSNER.
Okay, thank you
so
guys for
much.
watching.
Thank you
guys for
you.
listening. We do appreciate you guys. Peace.